What's up, everybody? Crazy Eights here with another Transformers Age of the Primes review. This time we're looking at the Combaticon Vortex. So let's take a look at his box and then we'll get into the figure. Alright, so here's Age of the Primes box. This is the new style they're going with this, I guess, I don't know if it's a trilogy or not, but with this line. So you got Vortex, the name, all this good stuff. Here's artwork of the alt mode and a really good piece of artwork up there of Vortex. He's behind the plastic with his accessories. It's he's one of 5. 19 steps to transform. Collect combined is up here. You got a nice image of Bruticus. Not Bruticus. Yeah, Bruticus. What am I talking about? I know what I'm talking about. This side you have 2 all as 1. He is a deluxe class. This side, again, 19 steps. There he is right there in his robot mode. Alt mode, again, collect combined. Top of the box, Vortex. Bottom of the box, not much going on there, but there's your barcode if you need it. All right, let's get him out and let him breathe. All right, so here's Vortex out of the packaging, and I like it. I like him. I took these off away from the arm. I mean, that's probably the only thing I don't like is the kibble on the arms. But it's got some nice, it's clean besides that. Really, that's the only thing about this figure I don't like. If we get in, check this out. Really cool head sculpt, a huge face visor and a face plate. Got like that, I don't know, like a darkish gray helmet that he's rocking. And he's got the blues going on as well. He's got some rocket pods on his arms or shoulders. Got the blue crotch and the blue legs. Got some black going down on the legs themselves. This is the side of the helicopter, pretty much, his legs. And here's the other part of the helicopter that's attached to his arms. I kind of like him away from the arm. It gives it, don't look too bad that way. Nice Decepticon logo right there. Yeah, the only thing is these arm bits right here is the only unsightly thing about them. Kind of wish there was a better way that they could have handled it. Now let's take a look at his accessories. And he comes with a few things. So he comes with these 2 little small handguns. Both the same, black with some hollow bits, but with some detail in the middle of it. I guess to give it some life. But they're identical. You get a bigger one, which is upside down, with a scope. I believe the middle should have been hollowed out, but I guess because it's designed, it'll probably fall apart. And then last but not least, he has his helicopter blade, which could be pegged on his arm or his back. And I'm going to show you how all these accessories work on the bot itself. But here's some great detailing on the top part. Silver with some nice details, and then the blades themselves all the same, but they got some molded in detail as well. Thing first is the helicopter blade. It goes on his back like so. If you wanted to, I wouldn't say so much as weapon storage, but as where it's supposed to be. Now, as for his weapons, you could put the small ones on his wrist, and he could hold the big one in his hand, like so. This dude's pretty much armed to the teeth. With the arms being like this, that gets in the way of the blade. So yeah, that is poop. Now you also could do one other thing with the back with the blade itself on the back. You also could move things around, and you could put the blade right there, and you could use that as you could do like 2 things with it. Really, you could make it like one big blade, like that, or you could split it apart and have the 4 blades as well. But you have options with the weapons, which is nice. Time for some comparisons. Here are some other arm bots that are combiners that I'm going to show them with. So first one is Minnesota drag strip, who's not in frame. Yeesh. Get this guy in frame so we can see him better. So you can see how the Decepticons look with the Combaticons. And here he is with this Chunk Meister, Bone Crusher. God, he's just a chunk compared to Vortex. Gotta lay off the Energon cubes there, buddy. All right, so again, I should have said this in the beginning, but this is gonna be part one of the review. I'm gonna get into alt mode next in another review. But this was Age of the Primes Combaticon Vortex in his robot mode. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your toys. Crazy 8s is out. What's up, everybody? Crazy 8s here with part two of my Age of the Primes Combaticon Vortex. This time we'll be looking at alt mode, and we'll get some comparison, how the accessories fit into all this, and all that good stuff. So, without much babbling, let's get into it. All right. So here he is in his helicopter mode, and just a quick look at it. It is very clean. You know, it kind of has his head just hanging out right there. Back of his head pulls down the part of the one of the landing gears. Let's take a look at it. In the front here, you have a nice blacked out windshield, and you got a nice blue stripe going down the front of it. Well, half of it anyway. It stops right here. But here, looking at the details of it, it's got some molded in tires. At first I thought these were guns, but it's just a hinge. Got a little hole right there that kind of breaks up the mold a little bit, but not too glaring. Same thing over here. But you know, not bad at all. Same thing on this side, identical from the other side. Here it is from the top. And then here it is from the bottom. It's pretty clean though. I mean, it's not, the only thing is like you kind of got the head hidden away, which isn't bad though. Can't really see it. Just kind of spins, but It does spin. And the top one, of course, spins as well, which is nice. Now he has 3 weapons that he comes with, right? He has the big one and these 2 little small ones. Now you have options, of course. You could put the small ones down here if you wanted to, right? You have that look. You have some back here. You could probably put them back here too if you wanted to, right? Maybe not. You could put them back here as well. I do kind of wish they were kind of more forward front. Some ports. And then of course you have the other one. You could stick that down here for like his Gatling gun. So you could have that look going on. You could have these back here. I do like these I do like these in the front. I feel like, let's see if we do this. Put that one back here. And then take these 2. I kind of like that. I kind of like this look a lot better. But just me, you know, you have options. You can do whatever you want with it if you wanted to. Now let's take a look at. Well, let me take these off because these are all wobbly. All right, now let's do some comparisons. Again, these are fellow arm bots for other combiners. Here he is with drag strip. Of course, you know, this helicopter in real life would be a lot bigger than a race car. Here he is with a little chunk guy, Bone Crusher. You can see how they look together. All right, so quick video of alt mode. I'm trying to break these things though, because they can be a little long when you put them together. So this was Vortex in his alt mode. I do like it. I can't wait for the other Combaticons because it's one of my favorite combiners next to Combaticon is Bruticus. So yeah, I'm on the lookout for the rest. Bring them on. Anyway, that's it for this video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your toys. Crazy Eights is out.